once tonight. That's how fast both of these teams play. And consider this, in the NBA, across the entire 30 teams, your best field goal percentage always comes in the first 8 seconds of the shot clock. This should be tremendous.
And now Washington starting group.
Shout out sa iyo Iraglip Ardo. Salamat sa pag-like sa stream. Sana i-share mo din.
And it's Adebayo in at the 5 roaming the paint.
And passes like that demonstrate the winning mindset Simmons has. A guy that wants to get his team involved.
And that one's good, Lillard.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Simmons on the wing, covered by Lillard. Pass to Ingles. Now here's Thibault, guarded by Levine, and it's sent back by KD.
But Kevin Durant uses his length so well, and how about the timing to send that rejection back?
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Now here's Thibault. Pass to Simmons. 6 on the shot clock. Rebound by the Wizards. At the elbow, it's Levine. And he gets the bucket.
Elite athleticism. Levine able to go up, take the hit, and convert.
The Wizards shooting their first free throw this game.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Free throw good, Levine.
And what we've seen recently from Zach LaVine is his willingness to embrace more responsibility. And that has helped him become one of the game's most prolific scorers.
Now here's Simmons. Stolen by Durant. All alone. Wow, hammering it in.
Body control, flair for the dramatic, LaVine in style.
There's the pass to Ingles. Thibault kicks to Simmons. Now here's Thibault, guarded by Levine. Here's Baines. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Boy, having a hard time making shots. Just 1 for 4 to start this game.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
And looking to stop this run and get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
Gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Simmons looking around to halt the run, and Simmons slams it in.
You can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. His confidence just soars when he slams it down like that.
Middleton against Ingles. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
The 2018 Rookie of the Year. Simmons' NBA career got off to a great start, and he's only continued to improve.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Shooting two.
First one falls for him. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Here's Washington now. They're on a 15-5 run. Here's KD. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Now, here's Thibault. Covered by Lillard. And Durant sends it back. Here's Levine, and Levine throws it down.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Now, here's Thibault. Now, here's Baines. Ingles with the ball. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. And the jam by Levine.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now, here's Thibault. Passes it to Simmons. It's not going to go for him. And it's Washington the other way. On the wing, Levine. Kicks it out to Lillard. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Lillard's got 5.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
So Mike Budenholzer decides to take a timeout here. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Mike Budenholzer and I got a chance to talk for a bit. He told me defensively they want to change ends quickly to prevent runouts. And then offensively, they have to take care of the ball and take good shots. He said it will take a focused effort on our part to control the tempo of this game. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. Simmons on the wing, covered by Lillard. Pass to Thibault. Here's Baines. He's looking for Ingles and finds him. And And that one drops for him.
You have to be able to navigate the pick and roll in the NBA, and Joe Ingles is becoming a master of it.
Lillard, the pass to Levine. Tipped away. And stolen by Thibault. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
Mills, he's checked in for Aaron Baines. And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. 13-point lead. Lillard, right side, kick out to Levine. The Wizards working the ball around now to the inside. Clock at 6. Lillard, and the layup's good off the glass.
Shout out sa iyo Oro Abs Awayan. Salamat sa pag-like sa stream. Sana i-share mo din.
Now Mills. Pass to Simmons. Yes, that goes in. 5 points in the game.
I admire Simmons' ability inside. That's where he's an elite finisher.
Lillard with it. Now guarded by Simmons. And Maker sends it back. Inside. Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Outside, Levine. The pass to Middleton. Good on the bucket. Middleton's got his second basket of the game.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were
Shout
hoping
out
for.
sa iyo Hussein Daudi. Salamat sa pag-like sa stream. Sana i-share mo din.
Oh, the lob for Simmons. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Just phenomenal timing from Simmons, leaving the ground once the pass was released and tearing that bucket apart.
Shots good by Durant.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Now here's Mills, guarded closely. The feed to Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
I'm amazed at Simmons' athletic ability. He moves so fluidly for someone that size.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington. Greg, is a point guard, what is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot, and you know, you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, you know, the typical stuff about organizing the offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well. But so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to, it is really paramount.
Group getting ready for the Wizards. Tatum, he's checked in for Durant. Bradley Beal comes in for Chris Middleton. Booker, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's Drew Holiday in for Lillard. Here's Tatum. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Ben Simmons.
How about the confidence from this young gun? Jason Tatum's length is tough to deal with inside, guys.
The Wizards have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. And he knocks down the first one.
Well, the former number 3 pick in the 2017 draft, Jason Tatum has been nothing short of amazing as a young gun in this league. What a star on the rise.
And so Tatum nails them both. Gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. Here's Exum. Passes it to Simmons. To the right side. Here's Bolden. To the wing right side. Stolen by Holiday. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. Booker with no one around. The Wizards with another miss. Getting it from their comfort zone so far in this one. 57% from the field. Here's Brokoff, guarded by Holiday. Six to shoot. Kicks to Mills. On deep. Rebound by the Wizards. Adebayo passes to Holiday. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Great speed and tricks on the drive. Holiday excels at putting defenses in those compromising positions.
The Wizards have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. That free throw good from Holiday.
It definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with.
Both free throws good from Holiday. Gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Now here's Mills, guarded by Holiday. Here's the teardrop. Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
Can't shake Simmons. He is very used to getting hit. Even with contact, he can finish strong.
Holiday, the pass to Adebayo. Beal, that's for 2. And another miss by Washington.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
It's his first trip to the line.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. And both free throws good for Mills. Wizards leading by 11. Booker outside. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Yeah, the thing about Booker, not necessarily the quickest twitch athlete. He uses that smooth handle to gain separation.
Now here's Simmons. He's got 13. To the paint. Exum kicks to Mills. And that comes off the assist by Exum. Mills has got 5 points so far.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Adebayo against Simmons. Here's Beal. And Simmons with the rebound.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Tips it up.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Holiday dishes to Tatum. Pulls up. They grab their own miss. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Outside for Simmons. Bolden passes to Brokaw. Now here's Exum. He's guarded closely. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here is Holiday. Booker looking around. And another miss by Washington. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Mills with it. Tatum on him. Back to Mills. He kicks it to Exum. Just 5 to shoot. Simmons finds Mills. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists now in this one. Booker outside. Pulls it up. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. It's the Wizards up by 4. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Wizards, guys.
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
Here's Exum. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Exum is out there with Matthew Dellavedova. And it's ABC, and it's ABC, and it's Baines in at the center. Now, here's Baines. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. And Adebayo sends it back. Here's Tatum, and the dunk by Tatum.
We know we're talking about a skilled scorer in these open floor situations. Jason Tatum knows where to be.
Down low, here's Bolden, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. And stolen by Booker. Oh, and here comes Holiday all alone. And Holiday throws it down.
Well, that's the court awareness of Mr. Devin Booker. This guy increasingly becoming such a good passer.
Exum passes to Brokaw. Here's Bolden. That one's not going to go. And it's Washington the other way. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
Well, that's 3 of their last 5 baskets in transition.
Pass to Baines. Here's Bolden, guarded by Tatum. To the left wing. Now here is Dellavedova, guarded by Holiday. The 11-footer, and it's Dellavedova missing. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Adebayo down low. Double team on Adebayo. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Wizards making a switch here. Durant's checked in. Gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pass to Baines. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Dellavedova, bucket is good.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Wizards leading by 8. Double team on Holiday. Grant gets a wide open look. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
Well, Grant is going to have to expand his range. And how about the confidence on that jumper?
And for those of you just joining us, in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. And another fast break for Washington. Wizards running. A nice shot by Booker.
Just tremendous concentration by Booker. Defense tries to bully him, but he stays completely locked and loaded.
Up top, Dellavedova, guarded by Holiday. And the pass to Thibault. Sinks the three-pointer. Thibault's got 5 now.
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
Here's Holiday. Durant trying to break free. The shot by Holiday, no good. Gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Dellavedova, the pass to Thibault. Pass to Baines. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over KD. And it's sent back by KD. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Akers checked in for Jonah Bolden. And then for Washington, Chris Middleton's checked in for Jason Tatum. Zach LaVine comes in for Booker. And Lillard subbed in for Drew Holiday. Wizards leading by 10. Three-pointer, Lillard. It's hauled in by Thibault.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Dellavedova. And stolen by Lillard. And Lillard throws it down.
And love to see Lillard get the fast break going. He's a quick thinker with great hands.
Pass to Maker. Takes the 3. No good that time. And Washington the other way now.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And here is Ingles. And there's the pass to Thibault. He dishes it to Baines. 5 on the clock. From deep, Ingles. They get the rebound. And Durant sends it back to the middle. Here's LaVine. Oh!
Well, this guy is a tremendously fast athlete. LaVine excels in transition.
Thing in the second quarter has been pretty embarrassing, just 27%. To the paint, here's Maker, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. Ray, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation or one of the best. And I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys.
Yes,
They're truly
yes.
great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
Here's Dellavedova after the made shot from KD. Maker with the ball to the inside. Here's Thibault. The shot, no good. Nice D from LaVine. Grant down low. Over Maker. Here's KD. And the layup falls. KD's got 10.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Stolen by Middleton. And here we go. The Wizards fast break. And Lillard gets it to go.
And it really helps their team so much with Middleton's passing with effectiveness. And it helps him out as a scorer. He's that much harder to defend.
Now here is Dellavedova. Now here's Ingles. And the basket is good.
Well, this is one of the strong points of Joe Ingles' very well-rounded game. The mid-range on point.
Wizards leading by 16. Lillard from deep three-point land. Grant rebounded by Maker. Gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Thibault with the ball. KD's on him. In transition, here come the Wizards. Grant leading the charge.
Well, you can tell when Zach LaVine gets in a little bit of a rhythm, he stays aggressive. Nice job tonight.
So Mike Budenholzer decides to take a timeout here.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Ingles. Beal with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. LaVine's got it. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. LaVine's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, you've got to credit the defense of Bradley Beal. Breaks it up defensively, gets out in transition. Nice.
Inside, here's Ingles. Softly drops in the floater.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Lillard outside. And Lillard gets double teamed. There's Beal with the three. Hits the three-point bomb. Beal's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Outside, Simmons. Back to Ingles. Shot clock at 6. Now, here's Thibault. He's tightly guarded. Nice D from LaVine.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Now, here's Mills. He's got 7. Feeds it to Simmons. Over Middleton. No good from Simmons. And so LaVine will bring it up now for the Washington Wizards. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
And here's Mills after Damian Lillard was able to get the 3 to go. Passes it to Ingles. No good, unable to end this run.
Well, you're trying to answer the 3, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
Outside for Beal. Over Maker. And Maker sends it back. Down low. Here's Simmons. Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely. Simmons got 15.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
And Patrick Mills gets that whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
2 fouls already on him. That is not the way to get your minutes per game up.
Adebayo is checked in for Washington. On defense, the home team. Nice ball movement by Washington. And Beal gets it to go.
What I love about Bradley Beal is he is an effective, efficient scorer. He always takes quality shots.
Simmons passes to Maker. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Maker's got 4 points in the quarter.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist. And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. We felt it. Even over here, we felt it. The drive by Simmons.
And really, Simmons is nearly impossible to contain when he's sprinting to the hoop. An athletic behemoth who causes defenders fits.
Beal, the pass to Adebayo. Outside, Levine. Kept alive by Washington.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Here's Brokaw, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, how about the outstanding vision from the crafty point guard, Dante Exum, seeing the floor beautifully.
That's a 2 from Lillard. The putback, it's good on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
There's 47 seconds left in the first half. Now here's Mills, defended by Middleton, and looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Jonah Bolden's checked in for Thonmaker. The Wizards also changing it up. Tatum comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Devin Booker in for Levine.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
And yes, it's good.
Well, it's hard to question the size Dante Exum brings to the point guard position. He's unique in the game.
Lillard from outside drains the three-pointer. Lillard's got 17.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Pass to Simmons. And that's the final possession with the nice defense right there. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. It's the Wizards running away with it. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Mike Budenholzer. Coach, probably not the defensive effort you were hoping for thus far.
Yeah, no, our defense isn't where it needs to be. I think they're getting open looks, we're overshifting, and then we're not committing to shooters. Just not a very good defensive effort so far.
Mike, thanks very much for your time. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Damian Lillard has been having a big night. He ended up with 17 points, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Wizards.
I love how they opened the game up. They pushed the ball up court at every opportunity, and they put the defense on their heels. But it wasn't just a track meet. It was a well-thought-out strategy that the coaches had way beforehand. We'll see what adjustments get made to try to stop their transition game in the second half.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
Well, they were playing like it was Christmas, Ernie. Giving up a lot of turnovers. There's no excuses for the turnover numbers, sloppy ball handling. They look out of control, and the execution was all over the place.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Really Really an incredible game from Lillard.
Yeah, something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Second half is underway, and here's who Scott Brooks has got on the floor. They've got Chris Middleton. Durant is out there with Adebayo. Then it's Damian Lillard, and it's Levine, and at the shooting guard. Maker, fouled in the act of shooting, gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And that one misses.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
That's just tremendous quickness. It makes Levine difficult not to foul.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And so Levine nails both of them. Now Simmons has to Thibault. Kicks it to Maker, and here is Ingles. That one, no good. Great D that time from Middleton. And here we go, the Wizards fast break, and Adebayo throws it down.
I love seeing Adebayo run the floor like this. Fantastic job leaking out and beating everyone to the spot.
Simmons against Lillard. Now the pass to Baines. Now Ingles. 5 to shoot. Stolen by Middleton. Oh, and here we go with Durant. Nobody back. And KD throws it down.
Boy, Kevin Durant, an absolute nightmare in transition. Combined size, speed, great scoring ability. Look out.
Now here's Simmons. He's got 17. Throws it up high, and the dunk by Baines.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Lillard against Simmons. Adebayo down low. 6 points for him. Off with the layup. Ingles dishes to Maker. And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Chris Middleton.
Well, he started as a perimeter threat, but Joe Ingles outstanding at finding a way to the cup inside and forcing the issue.
This is his first free throw of the game. And the first one at the line is good.
What you love about Joe Ingles is he's going to give you a little bit of everything. He can score it, he can pass it, he can board it, and he can guard. Whatever you need, he's going to bring it.
Both good from the line that time. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Middleton outside. Passes to Levine from deep three-point range, and Baines pulls it down.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
You know, so much of rebounding is about effort, and no lack of that right there. He had to box out and establish great position. This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Here's Simmons. Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And Levine, here we go. Count that bucket. Levine's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, so dangerous, Levine. Can shoot the spot-up jumper from deep as well as put it on the deck.
Thibault, the pass to Simmons. Add that basket to his impressive total. Brings him to 10 for 14.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
There's the feed to Durant. And KD throws it down.
Now, Zach LaVine is a solid passer. This guy entered the league as a point guard, puts it on the money there.
Simmons against Lillard. Pass to Baines. 6 on the shot clock. And Simmons kicks to Baines. That 3 off the mark.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over, so you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Washington Wizards. Here's Middleton. And Baines pulls it down. Baines has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Middleton against Ingles. Ball's knocked loose. Back to Simmons. Takes a 3. The putback. Rebound, Washington. Middleton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And it's Lillard missing.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Good work there as it goes. Baines has got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Levine against Simmons. Loads it up for Adebayo. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
With strong athleticism, Adebayo can finish just about any lob with his large catch radius.
Pass to Baines. Over Durant. And it's Baines missing. Washington's gotten the 3-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. Middleton can't get it to go. Hitting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. Thibault on the wing. Guarded by Levine. Here's Baines. Rebounded by the Wizards. KD's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And it's Levine that time on the assist from KD. Levine's got 30 points.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
The pass to Baines. He kicks it to Simmons. Ingles trying to get open. Simmons dishes to Baines. Shoots over Lillard. Shots good by Baines. Baines has got 6 here in this quarter.
And after a scoreless first half, you're starting to see signs of life here in the second.
Back to Lillard. Releases. Score the basket. His 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor. Gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Here's Thibault. He has 5. Passes it to Simmons. And it's sent back by Lillard. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard. Washington making some changes. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Drew Holiday in for Damian Lillard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Simmons. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Simmons got 23 points.
Yeah, and Simmons is used to being in tight spots. So clever at finding ways out of them.
Here's Durant, and finished off by KD.
Yeah, and ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Now, here's Baines. Good work defensively by KD.
Boy, he's at the cup, but that is tremendous defense. Prohibit the lay-in without fouling. And I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Simmons against Holiday. Outside, Simmons. And here is Dellavedova. Pass to Bolden. Shoots over KD. Rebounded by the Wizards. Fires from the corner. And Prokop pulls it down.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Now here is Dellavedova inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Simmons against Holiday. Beyond the arc. And Prokop pulls it down. Prokop's got 4 rebounds in this game. There's the dish to Baines. They get it back with the second effort. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
It's his first trip to the line.
Jonah Bolden taking 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Second free throw, no good.
And just so frustrating for a team when you collectively go cold at the line. And that's happened to them here in the second half.
big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Here's Simmons. After Drew Holiday's score, Simmons on the wing. 23 points in the game. Shoots over Grant. Bolden passes to Simmons. Kicks it to Exum. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Well, Dante Exum squares up and rises and fire off the screen. Really good timing.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. That's good from Exum.
I think Dante Exum has got to concentrate and becoming a better shooter. He's got a ton of raw talent, and the upside is tremendous.
Now here is Holiday. He's got 10. Booker in the post. From 13. And Simmons with the rebound. Simmons got 9 rebounds now tonight. Exum. And finished off by Exum.
Well, the athleticism of Dante Exum takes flight and flushes it home.
Washington's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Now here is Holiday, covered by Mills. Holiday gets the bucket. Holiday's got 4 this quarter.
You want to be an NBA point? Take notes on Holiday running that pick and roll. Sometimes taking it yourself is the best option.
Now here's Mills. He has 7. Pass to Simmons. Great D that time from Tatum.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
A nice shot by Booker.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Now here's Mills. Here's Simmons. Banked in off the glass. Simmons got 25 points in the game.
A substantial, towering presence. Simmons creates second chance opportunities night in and night out.
Booker outside. He feeds it to Tatum. Outside, Beal. Tatum trying to break free. Beal can't get it to go. Here's Brokaw.
And Grant works hard on the defensive end of the floor. His activity and wingspan, big hands, really paying dividends.
And so it's the Washington Wizards up by 33 points as the buzzer sounds. A huge lead for them. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. ABC is out there with ABC. Then it's Exum. Then it's Green. Grant kicks to Holiday. The pass to Beal. Holiday looking over the floor. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist.
This is the area of greatest improvement in Mr. Bradley Beal's game. How about the growth in his passing? Wow.
Now, here's Exum. He's covered by Beal. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
At the line, Dante Exum. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Exum hits them both. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for the Washington Wizards. Love trying to break loose. And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
Boy, that is just tremendous concentration from Bradley Beal. Defense all over him, no problem.
Green passes to Bolden. Lets a floater go, and Exum with the lay-in. Exum's got 9 points here in the second half.
Boy, that's beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
Right side, Beal shoots. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Well, this is what you love about Bradley Beal. He doesn't have to dominate the basketball. Just get him a shot in the flow of the offense.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
What an excellent post-entry pass. Good things happen when you make that next look.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Outside Holiday. It's tipped, and he's able to get it back. Love outside. Grant outside. 6 to shoot. Offensive rebound. And finally they hit one.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Outside, Green. The shot misses, and it's Washington the other way. Passes it to Holiday. Beal taking his time here. And Prokop pulls it down. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Here's Bolden, and that comes off the assist by Exum. Exum's got 3 assists now in this one.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
They get it again. Love.
Boy, as a defender, you simply have to be careful around Kevin Love. He knows how to draw fouls in those situations.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Kevin Love.
So Kevin Love is 6'10", 251 pounds. He's a double-double threat on a nightly basis. He can stretch the floor from distance. He can score it from virtually anywhere. What more could you ask?
Both free throws good from Kevin Love.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Green against Love. Love grabs the board. Washington's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. No good from Grant.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Here's Brokoff. He's covered by Grant. To the inside, Green. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Green, no luck. Gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Here's Bolden. Up and in on the layup.
Well, just tremendous composure on the interior. Read the defense, take advantage of the situation, and deliver.
Outside, Beal. Goes back up. And there's the nice layup by Love. Love's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, you know this about Kevin Love. He is willing to be a workhorse on the glass for them, and you will not have him ever give up on a play.
Green with the ball. Great tee that time from Green. The Wizards have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Fires the 3. The shot, no good.
Shout out sa iyo, Rafael Sordan. Salamat sa pag-like sa stream. Sana i-share mo din.
Out left to the wing. Brokoff's shot is off. Wizards shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. Love trying to break loose. That's good from Holiday on the assist from Beal. And that's 17 points for Drew Holiday. In the fourth quarter has been efficient at 56%. Pass to Brokoff. Beal with the steal. Outside Holiday. Pass to Beal. Here's Grant. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Very good awareness from Grant. Just the ability to catch and shoot. So important to his growth.
Now here's Green. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession.
One of those nights where the wheels come off, nerves seem to be playing a factor.
Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Dante Exum. Damian Lillard, he's checked in for the Wizards. Washington's gotten off 4 three-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Love kicks to Holiday. Shoots from the elbow and misses it off the right side of the rim.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Green, the pass to Dellavedova. And that one, good.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. To the paint. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top, but instead he'll shoot free throws.
Love, so crafty near the rim, getting his man to get physical with him. Just a master of drawing contact.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. Both free throws good from Love. Gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. The pass to Bolden. Pass to Brokoff. He kicks to Green. clock at 6. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Great chemistry between two teammates. Love the passing.
Now Lillard. Outside Holiday. With the teardrop, it's stolen by Green, and it goes out of bounds. That one's off Holiday. And Simmons, he's checked in for Jonah Bolden. Here's Green. Pass to Dellavedova. Rebounded by the Wizards. Love's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Holiday finds Lillard. Got that bucket in no time at all. Lillard's got 21 in the game.
You know, guys, fast break points right now in their favor, and they're really pushing the tempo.
Back to Simmons. Outside Green. Just 5 on the clock. Over Love. Kept alive. And he goes in for the dunk.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Now, here's Grant. Lillard surveying the D. Dishes it to Green. And Green slams it in.
Boy, you love to see the lift Draymond Green gets on these dunks. Once he's established, forget about it.
Pass to Dellavedova. Here's Brokoff. He's covered by Grant. Let's go. That one a little long. Washington's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Count it.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Stolen by Holiday. And now Lillard pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
And the best part of that sequence wasn't Holiday's steal, but his quick decision to push the ball and start the break. That's when the D's most vulnerable, and he took advantage.
Now here's Simmons. Outside Green. And there's the pass to Simmons. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Lillard, and it's off the back rim. No good. The Wizards shooting 55% in the fourth. They are executing late. Love the pass to Lillard. There's the 3. And again, Washington with the triple.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
And the shot goes down. Simmons got 10 points here in the second half.
He's an absolute gym rat. Simmons is relentless in his pursuit to dominate really all phases of the game and improving with his scoring.
Here's Love. Got a piece of it. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. 3-pointer, Dellavedova. Rebound, Washington. Love's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Wizards.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Zach LaVine.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
And he dunks it down.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop, Greg. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss. That one finds the mark. It's the 10th time he's done that tonight on 14 shots.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Now, here's Green, and he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. And he knocks down the first one. He hits both from the stripe. So both teams changing it up here. It'll be the Wizards off the tip. So a look at the starters for the Wizards. They've got Chris Middleton. Adebayo is out there with Durant. Then it's Zach LaVine. And it's Lillard in at the point guard position. Now, here's Ingles. After the miss from Damian Lillard. Misses in close. And here we go. Fast break. LaVine's got it. There he goes.
You don't want to be jumping on a play like that.
No.
Wow, he was up there, Kevin. Feeling more and more comfortable in this offense. That's just Chris Middleton making a play.
Now here's Simmons. And the pass to Ingles. Latrey. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And so Lillard will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. To the middle. Adebayo down low. Yep, that one goes.
You see the offense coming around for Adebayo. Entered the league with raw skills, but he's had the benefit of great coaching.
Now, here's Thibault. He kicks it to Ingles. And a miss there on the triple. The Wizards have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. LaVine wide open. Had the space there, but it's offline. Gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. No good from Simmons. And it's Washington's ball. And Maker sends it back.
Well, the positioning of Thon Maker is going to help him be a much more dependable shot blocker. Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
I like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Now let's send it over to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Mike Budenholzer.
Well, Kevin, he wants his guys to try and match the speed that they're going to face. He said, we have some great athletes on our team, too. We need to play an athletic game tonight to keep pace. Guys, this should be a fun one to watch.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
Yeah, those possessions like zombies staying alive out there, courtesy of Bam Adebayo.
Here's Simmons. To the paint. And it's Baines missing. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Offensive rebound. Adebayo laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Adebayo's got 6.
Bam knowing what to do. He's owning the paint right now.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Pass to Ingles. Here's Maker. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That size a lot to deal with out there. Don Maker uses it to his advantage to get a foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. The Wizards with the lead. Outside, Levine. Kicks it out to Lillard. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist.
Yeah, those are the kind of shots that Lillard, when he gets in these hot streaks throughout the course of a season, gets more and more consistent with.
The drive by Simmons. Lays it up off the glass.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And Lillard gets it to go.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Ingles against Middleton. Ingles dishes to Baines. Passes it to Simmons. Plays it up and banks it in. Simmons got 6 points.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Pass to Levine. Lillard against Simmons. For 3, Durant. Rebounded by Maker.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Now, here's Thibault. Guarded by Levine. Now the pass to Baines. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Kevin Durant.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. And so he hits both. Here's Levine. Outside Durant. Levine deciding where to go with it. Basket good.
And running the pick and roll to perfection there. Much easier to execute when you have a handle like Levine.
Thibault with the ball. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Fades and shoots. Simmons can't get it to go. Wizards leading by 3. Levine inside the three-point line. And good as it just snugs right down through the net.
Of course, Kevin Durant, one of the game's greatest scorers of all time, but his ability within this offense to make plays, elevating the team.
Now, here's Ingles. Down low. Baines inside, defended by Middleton.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Maker kicks to Simmons. Now the superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history of champions, to win. So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
You know, Kevin, it starts on your best player, and I think you go from there. Obviously, in today's game, spot-up shooting is critically important, and then you got to factor in versatility. You need guys that can guard multiple positions, that give you some rim protection, but obviously that can also shoot the basketball. And I think it's critical having that instant offense guy coming off the bench as well to when your team's in a bit of a funk, somebody you can trust to kind of light a fire.
Good point. So Mike Budenholzer decides to take a timeout here. Both teams deciding to change it up. On defense, the Wizards. 8-point game. To the inside. Here's Simmons. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You just have to be more careful with Simmons. So brilliant at throwing the D off guard.
It's his first trip to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
The 2018 Rookie of the Year. Simmons' NBA career got off to a great start, and he's only continued to improve.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Wizards leading by 6. And here's Holiday. There's the dish to Booker. Floats it up for Adebayo. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
That's everything you want there. Bam Adebayo up there, vertical, good hands, and the big throwdown.
Mills passes to Simmons. Here's Prokop. Those 3-pointers off the mark. Beal the pass to Tatum. And it's blocked by Simmons.
How about the balance and body control? Simmons able to send that one packing.
No coverage that time. Now Holiday still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Adebayo kicks to Booker. Back to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, Booker has established that he can score and now showing that he can play make.
Mills looking it over. Simmons on the wing. Inside, Golden, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Now here's Mills, guarded by Holiday. Oh, the lob for Simmons. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And how about the connection Simmons has with his guys? Once the lob is on its way, you know he's going to finish in style.
Now here's Beal. And Simmons with the rebound. Pass to Exum. Here's Brokaw. And the rejection by Tatum.
And how about the craftiness from Tatum? He plays smart, quick hands on defense, and able to block the shot.
Gets the 14-footer to fall.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Now here's Mills. He's guarded closely. Passes it to Bolden. Here's Brokaw. Off target from three-point range. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. They lead by 7.
A young guy with maturity, awareness, and a feel for the game. Tatum is special.
Now here's Exum. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Bolden passes to Mills. There's 1:38 left to play here in the first.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Puts it up for Adebayo, and Adebayo throws it down.
Well, an outstanding floor general right there. Holiday has switched between point guard and off guard, and a great feel for when guys are open.
Now here's Mills. Pass to Exum. Just 5 to shoot. There's the triple. The offensive rebound. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
You can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. His confidence just soars when he slams it down like there.
Here's Adebayo. It's blocked. And Mills with a clear path to the hoop. Kicks it to Exum. Feeds it to Simmons. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
Man, he's got that touch working tonight, shooting the ball very well to start this one.
Holiday, the pass to Tatum. Adebayo with the ball. And they pick up 2. Adebayo's got 16 points.
And Adebayo's game continues to grow. He's on fire right now.
Now here's Mills, guarded by Holiday. There's the pass to Simmons. Over Tatum. Simmons can't get it to go.
Well, he wanted to keep that shot from getting blocked, but in the process, he gave it no chance of going in because of how unbalanced he was on the fade.
Here's Bolden. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists now in this one. Guys, Bam Adebayo getting it done for the Washington Wizards. His work on the glass was outstanding in that quarter. Great rebounding. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And taking a look at the Wizards' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
So much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
Now here's Mills. And now brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. We've got Ben Simmons. Matthew Dellavedova is out there with Mills. And it's ABC. And it's Brokaw in at the small forward. Now here's Mills. 5 on the clock. And he banks in the layup. He's got 5.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
On the wing, Booker. Floats it up for Adebayo. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Simmons passes to Brokaw. Pass to Dellavedova. Here's Simmons. Knocked loose. 3 on 3. Here's Beal. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And I'm sorry, but the D's got to know where Beal is at all times, especially when he's leaking out in transition.
Here's Mills. Here's Bolden. And Adebayo sends it back. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. Beal gets a wide open look. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Now here is Dellavedova. He's covered by Beal. Here's Simmons. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
And when Simmons is inside, forget about it. He uses his skill and smarts to take advantage.
Booker looking around. Passes to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. The Wizards shooting their first free throw of the game.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Durant's checked in for Jason Tatum. Bean comes in for Beal, and Lillard subbed in for Booker. Free throw good. Adebayo. Around the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather take? Kawhi and PG, Kevin Durant and Kyrie.
Oof.
Wow.
I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know, Kawhi's got a couple finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. Yeah, I'm going to agree with you. Here's Dellavedova following the bucket by the Wizards. Pass to Ingles. The pass to Thibault. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 7 rebounds in the game. Took him no time at all on that one. Levine's got the lead up to 12 now for the Wizards.
And getting out in transition has been a big part of this run that they're on.
Down low, here's Thibault, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Well, a big reason why Dellavedova is out there is because he can see who's available.
Lillard dishes to KD. Loads it up for Adebayo. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. Now, here's Thibault. Baines inside. KD's on him. The wide open look here for Ingles. And Baines kicks to Thibault. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Chris Middleton's checked in for Washington. And so he makes both from the line. Wizards leading by 10. Here's Levine. Offensive rebound. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Dellavedova. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Relentless in every way and most every game. Dellavedova with the hard drive that time.
Levine for three. Washington gets it back. Gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Here's Thibault. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. And so Grant will bring it up for the Washington Wizards.
And Grant with a nice heads-up play, willing to make the next pass.
Gone 0 of 2 from deep here in the second. Thibault with the ball. Not going to go that time. Nice D from Levine. And here we go, the Wizards fast break.
Oh,
yes, sir.
And there's a reason Levine was a back-to-back champ at the slam dunk contest. He doesn't waste an opportunity to put on a show.
So Mike Budenholzer decides to take a timeout here.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
At 44%, pretty reasonable. And stolen by Lillard. And now Lillard running the floor all by himself.
Good hands by Lillard. You cannot get lazy or he'll pick your pocket and go the other way.
Lillard's gone 3 for 5 from the field. Dellavedova kicks to Ingles to stop the run. Pass to Dellavedova. Shoots over Lillard, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Dellavedova's got his second bucket.
Delly looking very assertive that time out there, looking for his shot.
Lillard outside, over Dellavedova. Ingles with the rebound. Gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. And here now is Thibault. He dishes it to Baines. Great D that time from Middleton. Wizards leading by 15. Here's Levine. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
The Wizards have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. Dante Exum, he's checked in for Matthew Dellavedova. Free throw good, Levine.
And a good free throw shooter who's really increased his volume over the years. Levine with a lot of ways to beat you.
Exum deciding where to go with it. And Grant sends it back. Here's Lillard. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got 3 assists now in this one.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Now here's Maker. Floats one, and Exum with the lay-in.
Looking more comfortable as time moves on. I think his middle name is Play. That would be Thon Playmaker.
It's stolen by Maker. Exum's shot is off. Wizards leading by 18. Grant the pass to Middleton. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Stolen by Grant. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. And the jam by Levine.
I think Jeremy Grant's becoming better and better defensively. Nice job of swiping the ball away that time.
Pass to Thibault. Now here's Exum, covered by Lillard from past the arc. Second chance shot. And oh, that was close. He draws the foul. He'll shoot two. It's on Damian Lillard.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Jonah Bolden's checked in for Maker. Drew Holiday's checked in for the Wizards. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
To the inside, Levine can't hit from in close. Gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Poked away, stolen by Middleton. And another fast break for Washington. Wizards running. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Yeah, Holiday focused there and a good job of scoring despite getting whacked.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Mills, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Washington. Bradley Beal comes in for Lillard. Free throw, no good for Holiday.
Such a terrific two-way guy. Drew Holiday isn't just an offensive powerhouse. He loves to play defense. I mean, loves it. He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
35% so far in the second. They need to move the ball around more and find better looks.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Being a mediocre 41% in this one. Now here's Exum. He's covered by Beal. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Great D that time from Tatum. Middleton the pass to Beal. Rebounded by Exum. Beal's gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far. Here's Mills. Good D by Holiday. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
And maybe not the most explosive player in the league, but Beal has the athletic ability to finish strong at the rim.
Exum with it. KD's on him. He can't get that one.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
Yeah, their energy level's been amazing. Battery bar still full, hustling and still working hard out there.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Oh!
Yeah.
I tell you what, don't sleep on Tatum. He has some ups, and I love seeing him trying to electrify the crowd.
Exum passes to Baines. Dishes to Mills. Washington with the rebound. Middleton's got 4 rebounds in this game. Durant the pass to Holiday. And Baines pulls it down. Baines has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Now Mills. 7 points in the game. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Patty's just so aggressive out there on the floor and forces the defense's hand, constantly looking to get either contact or get himself to the free throw line.
It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good. Mills.
Really a great free throw shooter. It's unfortunate Mills gets to the line infrequently, partly because of the minutes.
Bam Adebayo's checked in for Washington.
Shout out sa'yo Elizabeth Junicio Perez. Salamat sa pag-follow. Sana i-share mo din.
So he gets them both. 1:15 left in the second quarter. Holiday looking over the floor. Loads it up for Adebayo. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Mills with it. Now defended by Adebayo. And Adebayo sends it back.
And pay him with the emphatic block.
Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Mills finds Exum. Here's Brokaw. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. 5 to shoot. Back to Exum. Launches it. Washington with the rebound. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now tonight. There's Beal with the 3. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Simmons inside. Over Tatum. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Washington Wizards with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll return shortly.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Bam Adebayo putting in some incredible work. He had 25 points, 2 block shots, and 2 assists. Tonight isn't an exception as looking back at his last few games, he's been stringing together some incredible performances. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Wizards.
Boy, it was rough down there in the paint, and they were just dominant, taking it to the rack. But that's what you have to be willing to do. Take the action to the heart of the competition without any fear. That's why this is already a blowout.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
Well, you live by the 3 and you die by the 3. And today, they're dying. And as cold as they've been behind the arc, they keep firing from deep. What are you doing? I know they got a lot of ground to make up, but they can't continue with this game plan. Not working.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Bam Adebayo in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Yeah,
It's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Second half is underway, and here's who Scott Brooks has got on the floor. Tatum out there with Bam Adebayo. Then it's Damian Lillard, and there's Bradley Beal, and it's Levine in at the shooting guard position. From the Wizards, they're shooting extremely well, 62% on the night to this point.
Defense, for me, just hasn't made the commitment to sprint back in transition, and that's why you see such a huge differential in fast break points.
And Simmons kicks to Thibault. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Thibault's got 6 points.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. And we'll see Bam Adebayo go to the line here. It's on Thon Maker. The Wizards shooting their fourth attempt at the free throw line right here. So for the Wizards, KD's checked in for Jason Tatum. And Middleton subbed in for Beal.
One shot.
Free throw good, Adebayo.
And the Adebayo experiment has been pretty awesome to watch just because it's gone nuclear. All the skills and his hard work paying off now.
Thibault with the ball. Guarded now by Durant. Thibault with the ball. KD's on him.
Yeah, the large wingspan of Durant on full display. What a block there.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile one block?
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Now, here's Lillard. He's got 9 to the paint. Here's Levine, and Levine throws it down.
Yeah, the vision's one thing, but the timing also helps. Lillard prepared to get the ball to his teammate.
Simmons with it. He's got 20. Washington with the rebound.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
For 3, Levine up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Here's Simmons, and the shot is good. Simmons got 4 points now in the quarter.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Washington Wizards. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. But they get it back. Adebayo passes to Levine. Again, Levine missing.
Yeah, the defense there in chill mode. We all know he can burn them from three-point range.
To the middle. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's on Thon Maker.
And every bit of the body control right there for Adebayo out there, going right through the contact.
The Wizards have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
One shot.
Gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. And here now is Thibault. He has 6. To the paint. Here's Maker. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
I think Don Maker knows this. He's got to continue to work on his body, build some muscle mass. Finishes like this will be more effective and happen more often.
This is his third free throw attempt of the game. On the free throw, no good.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
It's good.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Ingles in the corner. Pass to Thibault. Shot clock at 5. For 3. And no good. Now the Wizards take it the other way. Levine for 3. Rebounded by Maker.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Well, that's a shot he can hit. If you give it to him, you need a little more energy on defense that next trip down.
Lillard with it, outguarded by Simmons, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession. Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Joe Ingles, and a switcher also for Washington. Grant's checked in. Here's Levine, and it's blocked by Simmons. With some arc. Here's Maker, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Chris Middleton.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He's had a few chances at the line, 1 of 3 in the game.
Maker at the line for 2.
The first free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. The Wizards have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Lillard against Simmons. Puts it up. And he overshot that one, missing. Gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Now Dellavedova. There's the pass to Simmons. And it's good, assisting on the play with Dellavedova. Simmons got 6 in the quarter. And here's Levine, who brings it up for the Washington Wizards. To the inside. And that one's good, Lillard.
Yeah, this is the kind of shot selection that you got to be on board with Lillard. Tenacious scorer, but I love the efficient opportunity there.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, he played a seamless first half, but in the second half, some poor decisions right here. He continues to throw the ball away.
Ryan Brokoff's checked in for Aaron Baines. Washington's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Right side, Levine. He kicks to Lillard. And it's off from three-point range. Dellavedova with the ball. Guarded now by Durant. Yep, it counts. Simmons got 26 points.
A hard worker who really ferociously strives to improve. Simmons tonight has been unstoppable at the offensive end.
They double him with Simmons. The shot by Middleton, wide open. Drills the three-pointer. Middleton's got 5 now.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Thibault with the ball. KD's on him. Thibault, the pass to Brokaw. Great D that time from Middleton.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Got that one up quick. 14 points for him.
Yeah, trying more and more to utilize the three-pointer. It's a good idea. That's his second 3 of the game, 1 in each half.
Dellavedova scanning the floor. And it's sent back by KD. Down low.
Shout out sa'yo, Jordi Osorio. Salamat sa pag-like sa stream. Sana i-share mo din.
Out on the break in full sprint, collecting and finishing.
Here's Dellavedova. Here's Simmons. Thibault on the wing. He's covered by Grant. To end the run. Misses off the right iron. The Wizards shooting 61%, showing all the indications of an offense that is locked in.
And he has gotten stronger. Durant's been able to do this with more regularity. Powers through for the bucket. Gets a chance to tack on another point at the free throw line.
The Wizards have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Tatum, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. Bradley Beal comes in for Grant. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Levine. And it's Holiday in for Damian Lillard.
Kind of tough to be a big wing in the LeBron James era. You're constantly compared to what it is he does, but Durant has risen to that challenge and uniquely qualified to be an elite player.
Simmons on the wing, defended by Durant. Simmons can't get it to go.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Bolden, great positioning on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Bolden's gone 80% from the field, 4 of 5 shooting. On the wing, Holiday, covered by Mills. No good from Booker. Gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Now here's Mills. Defense right on him. On offense, here are the Wizards. They're on a 13-4 run. The drive by Booker. It's deflected, and the whistle stops gameplay. It's not a clean block shot, instead a shooting foul, and we'll see free throws coming up right here. The Wizards have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
Well, Booker still has some upside, one of the best young scorers that we've seen in the NBA in the last decade. He's already an established star, and the sky is the limit for this guy. Now he just wants more wins.
Exum, he's checked in for Matthew Dellavedova. Both free throws good from Booker.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Now here's Mills. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Simmons. Hits that one. Nice pass, leading him to the bucket. Simmons has got 10 points in the quarter.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
And Holiday kicks to KD. Count the basket.
Vintage KD. Quick trigger on the catch and shoot.
And 45% from the field since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Mills dishes to Exum. Tatum against Simmons. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Jason Tatum did not like that one.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. And the dunk by Tatum.
An explosive player who has no problem finishing above the rim. Tatum does damage inside.
Here's Mills. The shot's good. Mills has got 11. And the Wizards with possession. Outside Holiday. Gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Brokoff. No points in the game yet for him. Booker pulls it in. Booker's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Well, both him and the team seem to be off their game right now, and the frustration is clearly mounting as the clock is winding down.
Mills with it. Now Beal defending. Back to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
With the combination of strength and size, Simmons throws it down with ease.
Outside Holiday. And finished off by KD.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Now here's Mills, guarded by Holiday. Mills passes to Simmons. Here's Mills, guarded by Holiday. 4 on the shot clock. Add another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Beal with the bucket.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
For the game at 42%. Now here's Mills, guarded by Holiday. There's 47 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Mills with it. He's picked up by KD. Pass to Bolden. Over Tatum. Bolden can't get it to go. The Wizards shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
It's good. Mills has got 15.
For a guy who makes his living behind the three-point line, Mills looks comfortable there, taking it inside.
And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Outside, Simmons. Shoots. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Washington Wizards, able to put on a show for the ages. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We come back right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. ABC is out there with ABC. Then it's Exum. Then it's Green. A steal. Here we go, all alone. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Green. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Beal's got 20 points.
Wow, what a setup there. Green plays with great speed and plays with great pace, and that's a nice field play.
Passes it to Brokoff. Exum with it. He's guarded by Booker. A nice shot by Exum.
Well, any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Green, the pass to Beal. They double team Beal. Here's Love, and Love throws it down.
Kevin Love showing you he's got a little vert getting up to the rim.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. A nice shot by Exum.
Yeah, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Pass to Booker. It's deflected. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
And Beal gets it to go.
Can't let Beal get that comfortable because he's so efficient once he gets in that area.
Green taking his time here. Now, here's Exum. Not a lot of room. Good D by Booker.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. 2 points. That one goes.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
Outside, Beal. Now here's Booker. Defense is right there. Back to Beal. The kick out to Holiday. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Booker. Gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Dellavedova dishes to Green. Teardrop shot. Yep, that one goes in there. Green's got his first bucket in this one. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Love outside. Offline with his 3.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Outside, Green. They get a hand on it. 6 to shoot. From 18 feet away. The rebound by Kevin Love.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
Here's Dellavedova. The shot off that time. And Washington the other way now. Here's Grant. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Ryan Brokoff. And a switcher also for Washington. Damian Lillard, he's checked in for Bradley Beal.
1 shot.
The free throw drops for Grant.
Jeremy Grant just has such a great combination of athleticism and explosiveness. It's up to him to find familiar spots on the floor and do a good job of playing off his teammates to make an impact on every game that he plays.
At the line, Joe Ingles. Taking 2 shots.
free throw drops for Ingles. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Wizards have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. And Holiday, here we go, uses the glass to finish the layup.
That's a show of strength from Holiday. Certainly looks like he got hit as well, but he possesses the focus necessary to sink the shot.
Green inside, covered by Lillard. And it's Green, missing. Wizards have gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the fourth quarter. Terrific shooting. And it's blocked. Ingles with the ball. They get it back. They shoot again. That one goes. Count it.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
And there's the feed to Green. Grant against Ingles. Lillard way outside. The long distance three is buried.
The D has done a very poor job at contesting him from outside, guys. He's tearing into them right now, and they cannot stop him.
Green against Lillard. Puts it up from 12. Good work defensively by Lillard.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Tries again. He takes it up and lays it in. Lillard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Yeah, that pops your confident balloon out there, just completely deflating when plays like that happen.
Back to Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Shout out sa iyo, Jules Quijano. Salamat sa pag-like sa stream. Sana i-share mo din.
Cannot get anything to go. If there's gonna be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. And here is Dellavedova. And the pass to Ingles. And he jams it with authority.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
And Lillard gets double teamed. Holiday, the pass to Grant. The Wizards working the ball around now. And it's Green, missing. Gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Outside, Green. Inside, Baines. And the dunk by Baines.
I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so. Now Holiday. Outside, Green. Lets it go with a 3. But they'll get another chance. Here's Love. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Kevin Love getting a little clever out there. Fantastic to get the D to bite on that pump fake.
Kevin Love taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, for a big guy, Kevin Love is certainly one of the best free throw shooters in the game, and you don't want to send him to the line.
Both free throws good from Kevin Love. Gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. Outside, Green. The shot, no good. Good D from Love.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Lillard against Green. Rebound, Love. Love's got his 6th rebound on the night. And Drew Holiday, the bucket on the assist by Lillard. That gives him the double-double. 11 points and 10 assists. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Pass to Brokaw. A 3. Rebound, Washington. Lillard with it. Now Green defending. To the inside. Holiday gets the bucket.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Lillard against Green. Passes it to Brokaw. Dellavedova, the pass to Brokaw. And Grant sends it back.
Grant's got some verts. I mean, it's all out there, especially effective on getting to the shooters and making an impact.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Washington Wizards. Puts up a 3. Green with the rebound. Gone ice cold from three-point land. 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Dellavedova to stop the drought, and the layup is up and in.
Now, there's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Wizards.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Bam Adebayo.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
Grant. No good from outside. Now here is Dellavedova. He's covered by Grant. Back to Green. The 17-footer. And that one hits back iron.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Lillard outside. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone. And for our viewers tonight, don't blink. Clark, you might miss something.
Do not blink. Do not put your eyes on your popcorn or whatever snack you're having while you're watching this one. They get up and down in a hurry, both of these squads. Execution on the fast break will probably determine the outcome in this one. Fast break points, a big stat to keep an eye on.
And now Washington's starting group. Zach LaVine is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Durant. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Middleton in at the small forward position. Simmons passes to Baines. Now here's Maker. Pass to Simmons. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go from 11. And it's Baines missing. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. LaVine looking around. No good on the three. Now Thibault off his leg. And it's being called a kickball. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Ingles finds Simmons. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Can't shake Simmons. He is very used to getting hit on these kinds of looks and just plays right through the contact.
Pass to Middleton. Now Adebayo. Durant down low. Baines is there for 3. Middleton rebounded by Maker.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Simmons. Out to the wing. Here's Baines. Rebound Washington. In transition, here come the Wizards. KD's got the ball.
Boy, that's an example of Durant's basketball IQ and awareness, both platinum level.
Gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Outside, Simmons. Count that one. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Lillard against Simmons. And the basket by Lillard.
No excuse giving Lillard that kind of positioning. That's just too easy.
Gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And here now is Thibault. Pass to Ingles. Shot clock at 5. The Wizards with the lead, pushing it up the floor. And there's LaVine on the assist from KD. LaVine's got his second basket.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here's Baines. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Simmons, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
You know, what touch from the Australian native, Ben Simmons. I mean, he's so good at staying under control, even when facing physical contact.
LaVine up top, defended by Thibault. Shots good by Middleton.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Simmons passes to Maker, and the dunk by Maker.
You got to recognize Simmons is a pass-first guy, which is why you can't leave somebody open around him.
Wizards leading by 3. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
I had a chance to catch up with Mike Budenholzer. He talked to me about the importance of protecting the rim, challenging opponents at the top of the jump and making it difficult for them to convert easy baskets. But to have a chance of that, they have to expend energy getting back in transition, which will help close down those driving lanes. So guys, we'll see where their energy lies throughout this game.
Thank you, David. 5 to shoot. Here's Ingles. Great D that time from Middleton. Washington's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. There's Levine, and Maker sends it back.
And the difference Maker has on this end, love whenever he gets up to swat shots back.
Here's Simmons. Makes it off the glass. Simmons got 8 points.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now, here's Lillard. And then Lillard slams it in.
Boy, I love watching Lillard turn on the Jets, using that astounding speed to blaze past the defender.
Thibault finds Ingles. The pass to Simmons with the hook shot. Kevin Durant with the rebound. Wizards leading by 3. The shot by Middleton, wide open. And again, Washington with the triple.
Presence of mind, really important. You know, this game is more mental than physical. And Middleton is a guy who stays in the moment. He's exceptional at knocking down a good shot off a good pass. Love the connection Simmons has with his teammates. I mean, once the lob is on its way, you know he's going to finish in style.
Passes to KD. Ben Simmons with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Wizards have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Middleton can't get it to go. Gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Thibault with the ball. Now defended by Adebayo. And Adebayo sends it back. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
Mills, he's checked in for Thonmaker. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Tatum, he's checked in for Durant. Bradley Beal comes in for Chris Middleton. Booker, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's Drew Holiday in for Damian Lillard. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
I tell you, it doesn't get any easier than this, guys. I mean, Simmons finishing with power.
Booker outside. Holiday, the pass to Adebayo. Beal deciding where to go with it. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Look, I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency. And I've said this, you can coach a lot of different ways. You can win a lot of different ways. But you've got to be sincere and true to your principles and your philosophy. And those are the coaches, and I've had them that have done it different ways, but they've been the most successful. And listen, you've also, at the professional level, you've got to have a presence about you. You got to have some charisma out there as well to get these men to buy in.
And both free throws good for Beal.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Down low. And Simmons kicks to Mills. Back to Simmons. A shot missing. Great D that time from Tatum. Booker in the post. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo.
Against Booker, a little contact usually doesn't go a long way. Strong body control there.
Simmons passes to Brokaw. And he makes that one.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Pass to Booker. And Holiday has it in the corner. Oh, to the Adebayo. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Mills. Rejected by Booker. Kicks to Mills. Another shot, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And Washington called for the foul.
You know, Patty Mills is one of a long line of outstanding Australian players who played their college ball in Northern California at St. Mary's College.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. And both free throws good for Mills. Here's Holiday. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Got a hand on it. And again, the turnover by the Wizards. Shooting 47% from the field to start things off. Mills looking it over. To the middle. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. And another miss by Washington. Oh, the lob for Simmons. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
And here's Mills after the three-pointer from Bradley Beal to the paint. A nice shot by Brokaw.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Holiday, the pass to Tatum. Here's Adebayo. No points in the game yet for him. And it's blocked by Simmons.
Yeah, with great recognition, awareness, and body control, Simmons can get up for blocks.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Now, here's Adebayo. Simmons with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. And it's Simmons penetrating. A beautiful reverse layup. Simmons got 16 points.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Holiday, the pass to Adebayo. Here's Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
And maybe not the most explosive player in the league, but Beal has the athletic ability to finish strong at the rim.
Now here's Mills. T right on him. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Dante Exum. And a switcher also for Washington. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Adebayo. And he makes both free throws. 1:30 left in the first. Holiday, the pass to Tatum. He kicks it to Booker. Over Dellavedova. No good from Booker. Getting it from their comfort zone so far in this one. 57% from the field. Now here's Mills. He's covered by Grant. Back to Mills from downtown. Offensive rebound. Dellavedova with the ball. Tatum on him. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. The shot by Beal, no good. Beal's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. To the wing on the left. Mills with it. There's 31 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Wizards trail by 4. There's Beal with the 3. And Simmons with the rebound. Simmons got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And he uses the glass on the layup. Simmons got 18 points in the game.
And, you know, guys, we know Simmons most enjoys getting others involved, but he's showing you he can have huge nights himself as well.
And so the first quarter is in the books. They're up by 6. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. Thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
Now here is Dellavedova. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And a moment now to reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Taking a look at the Wizards. We've got Holiday. Grant is out there with Jason Tatum. Then there's Bradley Beal, and it's Booker in at the 2-guard spot. Holiday, the pass to Grant. Tatum dishes to Booker. Six to shoot. Looking for Beal. He gets it there. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Simmons on the wing. He's covered by Grant. Shots good by Mills. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Holiday, the pass to Grant. Outside Tatum. Here's Booker. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
not just an outside shooter. Booker is also skilled at getting it done from that area as well.
The Wizards have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. Akers check in for Ben Simmons. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for the Wizards. Damian Lillard comes in for Drew Holiday. Free throw good, Booker. Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but, you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental, and I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital.
You know, at 7'1", Maker is very hard to cover, and he uses his size to draw fouls.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
The skill set package that Maker has is intriguing. A long, lanky, big guy who can shoot it and rebound. I think he just needs to focus on being more consistent.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Chris Middleton comes in for Beal, and Zach LaVine subbed in for Devin Booker. Good on both. Here's LaVine. Pass to Lillard. Lets it go from deep. And again, Washington no good.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Now the pass to Ingles. A floater, and it's good on the layup.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Inside, Durant. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Thon Maker.
Boy, that's a tough take there by Durant. He gets off the shot, his finesse coming into play there, and he's able to draw the foul as a result.
The Wizards have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
And the first one drops.
Boy, you look at Durant's resume. He's already accomplished most of the big individual honors. League MVP, Finals MVP, scoring champion.
And KD drops them both.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Dellavedova scanning the floor. And the dunk by Maker.
Man, it's so good to see how Dellavedova plays to his strengths, guys. I mean, specifically how he finds the open man. Nice.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. And another miss by Washington.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Lillard finds Middleton. Left side, LaVine. Wizards passing it around. Lillard from outside. Offensive rebound. Drops in the layup for 2. Durant's got 6 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Baines against Lillard. And Baines kicks to Thibault. Tips it, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Aaron Baines. That's his first foul. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Three-pointer, Lillard. And then Durant with the jam.
Yeah, he's got those Inspector Gadget arms. I mean, they go on forever. Durant a threat on the offensive glass, too.
Gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Now Dellavedova. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Thibault. Off target from outside.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Bam Adebayo's checked in for Grant. Adebayo passes to Middleton. Now here's Lillard. Tight defense on him. Passes it to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Yeah, you know, Lillard has been so good at finding the open man, puts a lot of zip on his passes, and he knows he's responsible for getting his teammates the ball.
Dellavedova dishes to Maker. Pass to Ingles. Now here's Thibault. Shot clock at 6. At the top of the key, Maker buries it from three-point range. Maker's got 7 points here in this quarter.
With this lead, they're playing confidently, showing a quick trigger from beyond.
Yeah, and perimeter shots, though, not really falling at a good clip here. So I think they may have to back out of that a bit and not settle for those jump shots.
Pass to Ingles. Baines against Durant, and it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant. Exum, he's checked in for Matthew Dellavedova. They double him with Adebayo. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Baines passes to Exum. 4 on the clock. Shoots over Lillard. Exum's shot is off. Washington trailing. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. Levine can't hit. And here is Ingles. Kicks it to Exum. Back to Ingles. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Durant, and then Durant with the jam.
Boy, a terrific find. Levine plays mostly the 2, but he came into the league as a point guard.
The pass to Ingles. Back to Exum. And here is Baines. Passes it to Thibault. Baines trying to get open. And that one's good. Thibault.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
It's Durant on the wing. And they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
And Simmons, he's checked in for Thonmaker. Exum passes to Baines. Pass to Thibault.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
Levine for 3. He's off on that one.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here. Boy, he's playing out of his head, nailing everything. And the defense is scrambling to try to stop him right now, and so far, no go.
Back to Adebayo. Stolen by Exum. To the inside. Here's Baines. Rebound by the Wizards. Levine wide open. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. KD's got 3 assists now in this one. Exum passes to Thibault. Now here's Exum. Covered by Lillard. Outside, Simmons. Clock at 6. Lays it up and banks it in. Simmons got 22 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington.
That was a good time to call the timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
Group getting ready for the Wizards. Tatum, he's checked in for Durant. Beal comes in for Chris Middleton. Booker, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's Drew Holiday in for Damian Lillard. Outside Holiday. Adebayo against Simmons. Adebayo passes to Tatum. Misses from close range. Gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Exum with a wide open look. A 3-pointer off the mark. Wizards trail by 5. Pass to Booker. And he drops it in from the low post. Booker's got 7 points in the game.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Here's Mills. He has 6. And he converts the layup. He's got 8.
Boy, pushing the action on the screen and roll. Mills gets the space he needs to finish.
Holiday, the pass to Booker. Out to the Adebayo. Hammers the alley-oop through.
With strong athleticism, Adebayo can finish just about any lob with his large catch radius.
Tatum against Simmons. And there's the pass to Brokaw. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. And that's now 7 points for ABC.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
To the middle. Here's Beal. Tatum trying to break free. Good. Score the basket. Mark him 4 for 8. Shooting 50% so far.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Here's Mills. Up top, Simmons. Here's Brokaw. And the 3 off target.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Yeah, exactly. And I think they need to continue to press that advantage. They've got to get back to that. Don't go away from that. It's been working so well for them. Stay with it.
Down low. Simmons trying to get open. Shots good by Mills. Mills has got 6 points in the quarter. Wizards trailed by 3. Outside Holiday. Pass to Booker. Exum pulls it in. Gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. Mills can't hit.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
And I'm sorry, but the D's got to know where Beal is at all times, especially when he's leaking out in transition.
23 seconds left now here in the second. And Simmons slams it in.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Here's Booker. He gets that one. Booker's got 12 points in the game.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. They lead by 1. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. Ben Simmons had it going on in the first quarter. He ended up with 24 points, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists. How about you, Kenny? What did you think about this home team?
Well, they should have a lot of room on the perimeter in the second half because they've already have a lot of points in the paint. And the D will have no choice but to collapse and try to put it in on that end. So, if you want to use the three-point shot more, they'll have the space to do it.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on Washington?
Well, a lot of their points came in transition and dictated the pace of the game. It was a fast pace. Put the defense back on its heels. I say keep attacking the second half. Do not slow down.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Ben Simmons in this game, he's been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Baker out there with Aaron Baines. Then it's Simmons. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Ingles in at the 3 slot. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. It's stolen by Maker. And they're moving it up. The wide open look here for Ingles. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
And Simmons is just a complete package, a player that can really drop dimes to his teammates.
Lillard, the pass to Adebayo. KD drives in. Straight 49% from the field. Here's Thybulle. Here's Maker. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. And Levine with the slam.
Well, we know Levine has the hops. That time showing off the creativity.
Simmons against Lillard. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
On defense, the Wizards. It's a 1-point game. Here's Simmons.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Good move that time by Levine. Does a nice job selling the foul, and he's an excellent free throw shooter.
The Wizards have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5.
Shooting 2.
That one drops. He ties it up.
He was the 13th pick in the 2014 NBA draft, and Levine's developed into a really high-quality player at the NBA level, and I think he's just scratching the surface.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. Gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. To the middle, and the dunk by Maker.
Hey, when you're a footer, that means over 7 feet tall. It's easy to throw it down. All he needs is the right positioning, and it's done.
Pass to Adebayo. Lillard up top, guarded by Simmons. Lillard, the pass to Adebayo. And Simmons with the rebound. Simmons got 7 rebounds in the game. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and the dunk by Maker.
Well done in the screen and roll. When Maker cuts like this, he's hard to deal with.
To the paint. Here's Adebayo. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
The Wizards have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts.
One shot.
Free throw good. Adebayo. Gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Lillard against Simmons. And then Simmons slams it in.
Excellent concentration that time by the 6'10" Simmons. Very good at completing these chances despite the defense's best efforts.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. That's good from Simmons.
You know, you look at Ben Simmons, and the thing that jumps out to me is his all-around game. I mean, it's absolutely terrific. He's a stat sheet stuffer, supreme.
They swipe it, and they're pushing it up. Here's Maker, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And this is his second trip to the line in the game. That free throw good from Maker. Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Ben Simmons. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Wizards trail by 5. Lillard outside. Good on the three-point shot. Lillard's got 11 points.
Awesome form on the triple. Lillard with textbook technique.
Dellavedova dishes to Baines. Now here's Maker. He's guarded by Adebayo. Goes up on the wing. Ingles can't get it to go. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Washington Wizards. Number 3, Levine. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. KD's got 4 assists in the game.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Dellavedova kicks to Ingles. And that one drops. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
Back to Lillard. Fires from deep. They get it again. Adebayo. Here's the 3. No good on that one. Gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. And here's Ingles outside. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
And he is starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Outside, Levine. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Levine.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Adebayo. Gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Dellavedova, the pass to Maker. That shot is off. Nice defense from KD. Lillard fires away from way outside. And it's Lillard again missing. Thibault with the ball. Pass to Dellavedova. To the inside. And it's Baines missing. Wizards trail by 4. And again, the turnover by the Wizards.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
Mills, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. Gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Now here's Mills. 10 points for him. Now Ingles. Just 5 to shoot. The rebound by KD. KD's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. No good from Grant. Approximately 43% in the third quarter. That's tipped, and it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. So both teams making some changes here. Wizards trail by 4. Inside to end the cold streak.
Yeah, that's just good basketball there by Grant, moving the ball to the wide open man and getting an assist out of it.
Now here's Mills, defended by Booker. And it's sent back by KD. To the inside, and the dunk by Grant.
You know what? When you allow Grant to get close to the rim, you risk seeing him give you a facial right in your grill. I mean, tremendous athleticism from the Syracuse alum.
And here's Mills. 10 points for him. No good off the back of the rim. Durant dishes to Booker. Grant outside. The feed to Tatum. Over Dellavedova. Tatum's shot is off. Gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Now here's Mills. He's covered closely. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Grant. Feeds it to Tatum for the lead. Bolden pulls it in. Being at 46%, making some buckets. Here's Brokaw. He's covered by Beal. And that one is good. Washington's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Here's Booker. He's got 12. Right side Durant. Booker trying to free himself up. No good from Durant. It's a close game here in Philadelphia. The pass to Mills. Down low. Here's Baines. Rebound by the Wizards. KD's got 13 rebounds in the game. Exceeding.
He still hasn't been able to convert from the field. He's just struggling to find his shot.
And there's not an area on the floor where Beal can't do damage. He is a handful for any defense he goes up against.
Dellavedova with the ball. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. 5 on the clock. Baines, high post. Passes it to Dellavedova. At the top of the key, Baines. Top of the key jumper, no good. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
So Mike Budenholzer decides to take a timeout here. It's been quite a game for Bradley Beal.
You know, that defense is helpless right now. I mean, he's got their number, and he knows it.
And the Wizards making a change here. Holiday's checked in. Now here's Mills. 10 points for him. He kicks to Dellavedova. Here's Bolden, guarded by Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. Offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity, and that's 2 points on the layup. Bolden's got 5.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
Lobbed up there for KD. No good there.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Add basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Nice handles, tight handles, fluid handles, right into his shooting motion. Durant able to do everything on the offensive end.
Mills passes to Simmons. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It goes on Jason Tatum.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
That's good from Simmons. Now Holiday, he's still scoreless so far in this one. Outside, Beal. Back to Holiday. And stolen by Simmons. Pass to Mills. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. He's got 12.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
Holiday looking for an opening. Here's Booker. Holden pulls it in. Holden's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Simmons. The shot comes out. Great D that time from Tatum. Wizards trail by 3. Beal gets a wide open look. Connects from 3-point range. Beal's got 20 points.
Good read from Tatum that time. Saw the defense had overcommitted and then made them pay with the sweet dime. Well done.
Mills passes to Simmons. That one doesn't drop. Now the Wizards take it the other way. Holiday with the 3. Holden pulls it in. On 1 of 4 and 3-point shots here in the third. To the middle. Takes it from 10. And that one goes long. The Wizards shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Durant kicks to Holiday. To the paint. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
No easy way to hold KD down. He's slick, he's slippery, he's smooth with the ball. That's why he draws fouls.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Matisse Thybulle checked in for Matthew Dellavedova. That free throw good from Durant.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Here's Mills. Rebounded by the Wizards.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here. Bam Adebayo is checked in for Washington. .36 seconds left to play in the third. Outside Holiday. Booker left side. Just 5 on the clock. The Wizards with another miss. Thing is leaving some to be desired. Just 36% here in the third quarter. Mills passes to Exum. Back to Mills. And it's rebounded by Drew Holiday.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
Beal from long range. No good there. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. It's the Wizards up 3. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is... And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. 4th quarter on the court for the Wizards. They've got Jason Tatum. Holiday out there with Zach LaVine. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Beal in at the small forward.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And here's LaVine.
And now look here, guys. I mean, LaVine is a tough assignment. Don't make any mistakes about that. He's about 6'5" and has tremendous explosion off the floor.
Thibault kicks to Simmons. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
Ben Simmons. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Jonah Bolden. The Wizards also changing it up. Chris Middleton's checked in for Jason Tatum. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Drew Holiday.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
Simmons passes to Ingles. Back to Simmons. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. And the Wizards with possession. They lead by 4. Loads it up for Adebayo. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
This is how Adebayo typically gets his points. Off the roll, off the lob, or off the glass.
Down low, here's Simmons. Great D that time from Adebayo. Wizards leading by 6. Inside, here's LaVine. And LaVine throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Exum passes to Simmons. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Sometimes you just have no way of stopping Simmons on the interior. I mean, he's a very skilled player who gets these calls routinely.
And he knocks down the first one.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
And Simmons drops them both. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Washington Wizards. 6-point game. To the middle. And there's Bradley Beal on the assist by Adebayo. Beal's got 11 in the second half. Pass to Thibault. Back to Exum. And stolen by Lillard. And now Lillard pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Basket counts. Lillard's got the lead up to 10 now for the Wizards.
Boy, you have to respect the quickness of Lillard now because he's excellent at using his hands to complement those quick feet to come up with steals.
Simmons penetrating. Stolen by Middleton. One-on-one fast break. The open shot by Beal. Tries again. No good on that one. Simmons with the defensive effort. From the field, 44%, not bad. There's the pass to Ingles. From 15 feet away. Rebound, Washington. Lillard's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Beal. Simmons with the defensive effort. Gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. That one's good, and the Wizards' lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Ingles.
Just good, aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
It's stolen by Maker. Now, here's Exum. Covered by Lillard. And here's Ingles outside. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Here's Levine, and the jam by Levine.
Relentless in his attack, Zach LaVine. Once he gets into a rhythm, man, what a scorer this guy is.
Here's Exum. To the inside, Maker, and that comes off the assist by Exum. Exum's got 6 assists in the game. Wizards leading by 5. And Levine with the slam.
Boy, I love seeing Levine elevate. One of the most fun dunkers we have in the game.
Exum with it.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Dante Exum. And a switcher also for Washington. Grant's checked in. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, Mike Budenholzer had some advice for the team during the timeout. He's pleased that they're getting consistent points in the paint. He said, in this league, it's not easy to do what you guys are doing. Let's just keep doing it until they stop us. Kevin?
2 open that time, made it look too easy. And now a 10-point Wizards lead.
Middleton, a scorer by nature, that time showing you he can find his teammates too.
And Simmons slams it in.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
For 3, Levine, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Levine's got the lead up to 11 now for the Wizards. Thibault up top, guarded by Levine. Now, here's Thibault. Tight defense on him.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
And Simmons slams it in.
The slashability of Simmons, really creating havoc for the defense with his aggressive, cutting mentality.
Back to Lillard. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Simmons against Lillard. Shot clock at 5. Poke loose. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Simmons. Durant's checked in for Jeremy Grant. Wizards leading by 13. Lillard, right side. Kicks it down to Middleton. Shoots the 3. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Now, here's Thibault. Passes to Ingles. Pass to Simmons. Baines with it. And Middleton with the block.
Or the defensive hustle there by Middleton. Stretching out and getting his hand on that shot. Excellent effort.
And the Wizards making a change here. Beal's checked in. On the clock. That one's good, and the Wizards' lead is cut to just 11 points in the basket from Maker.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
They double-team Beal. Durant deciding where to go with it. Kicks it to Middleton. Shoots over Baines. Back to Durant for the 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Adebayo's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. To the middle. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Chris Middleton.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
At the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good. He's perfect from the line this time. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Washington Wizards. Pass to Durant. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Maker. Maker's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. To the paint. Here's Ingles. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
Here's Simmons. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
I love when Beal slashes to the rim like this, using that athleticism and speed so well. And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Zach LaVine.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. Now, Thibault. And Durant sends it back.
That extraordinary reach combined with good timing makes Durant a real threat as a shot blocker.
Here's Maker, 5 to shoot. Thibault, the pass to Simmons. From deep. He can't get that one to fall. And it's Washington the other way.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And they double up Simmons. He kicks it to Ingles. Over Middleton. Ingles can't get it to go. Wizards leading by 17. Outside, Beal. Wants to get it to Adebayo and does.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Back to Simmons. Shot to stop the run. Maker passes to Thibault. Great D that time from Beal. Washington's gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Wizards.
And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. I think that was a big part of their success.
Yeah, they definitely ran the break well. A big advantage in that category, and they continually put pressure on the defense.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for KD.
Yeah, and he was aggressive rebounding the ball tonight. I think his aggressiveness on the glass helped set the tone.
And he can be devastating with that little hook shot of his.
Wizards shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. And it's blocked by Simmons. Adebayo, and Adebayo throws it down.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Inside, 6 feet out, and Simmons with the nice bucket inside. Simmons got 43 points.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Here's Simmons. They get the rebound.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.